Hey y'all, real quick, before we begin here, I have a preview card for Innistrad Midnight Hunt coming up this Friday, September 3rd. Be on the lookout for that. It's a pretty sweet one. Really excited to show this off to you. We'll probably have this live up at noon on that Friday. I'll have a little video premiere, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe because you'll want to see this preview card. But if you happen, let's get to this deck tech. Let's go. How's it going, y'all? Time Smash MGG, and today we're back to some more historic gameplay. We still got Historic Horizons out, and we got some new decks to try today. We'll be playing a really good one here, I think. This is Simic Merfolk. This is a deck that, not that getting out of gold is anything hard, but it got me out of gold very easily. Went on a 11-4, 11-3, 11-4 run. And some of those losses just like barely, like pawn to top deck, Wrath of God, off the top kind of thing. But this deck's sweet. Looking at some of the new cards here that Merfolk got to make it viable. So Shoreline Scout's one of the new cards that the set got. It's really nice. When it enters the battlefield, you can exile a Merfolk card from your hand, and you can make that turn into a tropical island. The beauty of this is basically any land you have here, tropical island is better than. So if you've got enough lands already, just transform one of your lands here into a tropical island. You get a little bit of an upgrade your mana base there. Say if you need to find some lands and you're heavy on the Merfolk, exile a Merfolk and turn that into a land. So really nice card here. We're still playing 2-up Mythic Biomancer. Not amazing in this shell, honestly, but it's a 1-drop that we can use. 4 Command Speaker, just a kind of beefy. A lot of times you'll have to drop this on turn 1. Then turn 2, drop like a Merfolk Abyssbinder or Master of the Pearl Trident and start swinging for 3 right away. Silver Adept, must play in here. Playing 2 Spell Pierce and 2 Decisive Denial. Both of these cards really good in this kind of show. I think I kind of like Spell Pierce a little bit more, but there's been times where Decisive Denials has been so good. I'm only playing 1 Glasspool Mimic. A lot of people play 4 of these in here, and I can see wanting to play that just because it's a hit-off company, but a land when you need it. For me personally, I'd rather just have the untapped lands come in, but still, this is a 1-of here, but if you want to go for 4-of, I could totally see that. Whole playset of Mardu Reanimator, another Lord for the deck. I mean, this deck has, you got Lord, just so many of them here. Finally, at the top end, we're playing 2 Savelin, Sea and Sky, and 2 Kamina, Tyrant of Orzaka, Araska. I will say, Kamina, to me, has just never really been as good as you would think it is. It's a card that looks so good on its face, but it always kind of ends up disappointing for me. Whereas this card has been a powerhouse. Giving all of your stuff ward is nice. Being able to attack and draw a card, especially when you have Indestructible, is nice. And that Indestructible sneaky. There's been times where many people have blocked this thing or they've attacked into it, and I've just had this Indestructible ready to go and they didn't know it. I've even fell victim to playing a mirror match and forgetting about it, so watch out for that. We're going to play this in a historic event here. As you can see, I've got 0 rare and 0 mythic wild cards left after crafting some of these things. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of extra gold in this thing, maybe some extra ICRs that will work for me. So let's take it in there, see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day is against AI Chan. Let's see if we can take him down. Simic Merfolk on the draw here. Fine hand, though. Fine hand. So for now, I think we just play Unclaimed Territory, make Merfolk, and I think I'd rather just play the Speaker first. That way I can drop this down on turn 2, and then on turn 3, if we need a land, we can play the Shoreline Scout. Okay, so they got some Bant Ramp going on, so we'll be wanting to find some counter magic at some point here. For now, let's play, I think we're just playing Master, swing for 3. They could just Wrath of God us here on turn 3, and that'd be pretty bad for us, but let's see what we got. No land for opponent, that is rough. So, play this. I think we're just playing the Regery here. I could play this and this, but then we're just super open to board wipe. Okay, so if we swing for 7 here, I mean, that's... We have lethal on board if they don't have anything this next turn. So they Growth Spiral. No land for them there. Ooh, rough way to go out for them. But you see, the thing is here, too, where we can draw cards to Silver Gill Adept. Even if they board wiped us there, we can play this, draw another card, play Shoreline Scout, have another land if we needed. The thing's not as viable to board wipes as you may think it is. So, good first game here. Let's go and play another. Alright, next game here is against Taiwan. Let's see if we can take Taiwan down. I'm going to play this game, and another very fine hand. We're not going to need this third Shoreline Scout, so I'll probably turn this Scout into a tropical island. Alright, opponent finally decides to keep here, so we'll name Merfolk Shoreline Scout. And let's go ahead and turn our little friend here to a tropical island. This way we have guaranteed turn 2, turn 3, and then we just draw another land, turn 4 Cocoa. Pretty good. Slivers, okay. Okay, well that's pretty annoying there. That's first strike. But we have a 3/2. So swing in for 3. And that's the beauty of this deck, is like you have so many different ways to buff your team. Just get quick damage in there, but also been in blue, you still have that interaction that a lot of times you just wouldn't have, so pretty nifty. There's a chance this next turn, if they don't kill anything, that I just play this Kumena, hold back, and then draw a card just to guarantee the Cocoa hit. Let's see what Slivers has got for us. I've not played against Slivers yet at all, so this will be kind of interesting. Tribal versus tribal action. Predatory Sliver, it's pretty good. No blocks here. Okay, well now that we have another Lord, are we just swinging for 6? 7, actually? I think we're just swinging for 7. Anything you can do, I can do better. And now if they try to get aggressive and swing out here, we can play a Master of the Pearl Trident, have another Lord down, tap the blockers, and either have them dead or at the very least put them in a situation where it's like really hard for them to do anything. So, let's see. Don't think we'll see any islands on their side of the field, so no island walk for us. Cool. So, we just tap this down even if they don't attack here. God, it's so good. And this is when you cast a Merfolk spell. So I think I just want to do this, even though it's not the most mana fit. Actually, maybe Command is just better here. Let's see. I think we want to buff this up, right? They can double block one of my cards, though, and that's kind of frustrating. But then we still be getting them down to 3? Yeah, let's just play this. Tap the Sliver. Actually, so I should have untapped my land and then played Kumena. That was a mistake on my end. Let's get to attacks, though. See if they want to double block something. That didn't seem very optimal to me, but okay. We'll take it. Okay. And they play this again, get everything first strike. I mean, that's pretty good. Would love to find just a cheap Merfolk that I can play here. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a good play by them. Yeah, they're just probably dead now. Oh, because they don't want to have it? Yeah, they're probably just dead here. All their attacks aren't very good. We still have this Cocoa in hand. Okay. Battlefield. Okay, good game, I guess. Yeah. Weird. We had them there anyway, I think, but still. 2-0. Let's play another. Alright, game number 3 against Gwilt. If any of y'all are trying to play these historic events, the queue times ain't exactly popping right now. That was a minute wait. This is an awkward hand, but we'll keep it. 3 Silver Grill Adams, we have a ton of card draw here. Set the Spell Pierce on 1, so no 1-drop here, no Lord's kind of awkward, but I think we can keep this. If they try to Thought Seize me, I probably just Spell Pierce it, because there's not going to be a lot of times where I'm holding this up. chucking in Relic. Relic's fine. Relic doesn't do anything to us. They can exile it and draw a card. We're not too worried. So let's go ahead and play Silvergale Adept. This is starting to look like a really control-y hand, which is actually probably good for what we're playing here. If they're having main deck Relic, I would imagine. If it's something like Phoenix, that's annoying. But okay, Sabellum, not a bad pickup here. When we keep drawing lands, we can always just kind of keep Spell Pierce held up, so that's kind of nice too. Okay, not sure why you tapped that for no reason, but more power to you, bud. So some Jeskai Control, it looks like. Let's go to attacks first. Swing. We're just going to keep trying to hold up Merfolk. Or hold up counter magic here. If they want to kill one of these, I don't really care. Okay. Silvergale at number 4. 4 of them in the top 11 cards. Don't hate it. Okay, they're starting to realize that Relic ain't doing much here. So next turn, I can play Sabellum and still hold up Spell Pierce. I kind of want to counter that, but we're going to be patient. Because again, just Silvergale Adept held up with Sabellum is so good. And I may be mispronouncing the heck out of that, but I think it's Sabellum. I keep saying it with an M. Sabellum. Another Relic is A-OK. This is looking good so far. I've actually played against quite a bit of Jeskai Control so far, and just been smacking it for the most part. So I think we drop this instead of playing the Lord. Make it a little bit more expensive to target my stuff. And then next turn we can drop the Misery, hold up counter magic. Seems good. Swing for 4. Get them down to 12. And like, I just don't see how we lose the game from this point, because if we try to Rathalos God this time, we Spell Pierce. Then even if we don't draw another land to cast this and hold up Decisive Denial, we just play another Adept and then hold up Decisive Denial then. So let's hope they just try to board wipe here. Well, let's hope they don't have a counterspell. Oh, it looks like they do. Don't do it. Maybe they're just holding up the Relic of Progenitus to pop it, though. And even if this resolves... Okay, yeah. Get out of here. Like, this game's just so in the bag whenever you're able to do that. Our Sabellum would have still survived, which is nice. But then we just refuel by playing Silvergale Adept or Misery and holding up Decisive Denial. So, 3-0. Let's play another. Alright, next game here is against Fogo. See if we can keep this train rolling on the draw this time. Fine hand, though. Love being able to have a 1-drop Spell Pierce. I think I just want 4 Spell Pierce in this thing. Decisive Denial is so good. But it just feels so nice being able to hold all this stuff up here. So let's go Unclaimed Territory here on Merfolk. Do Command Speaker. Next turn we can do another one. Or, I mean, we have so many 1-drops here. Hello. Do all this and then hold up Spell Pierce. Seems good. With them playing some kind of graveyard shenanigan deck here, we should also be feeling really happy. Yeah, we should have a great matchup against some Reanimator shenanigans. So let's play another one of these for now. Pass turn. Holding up. Well, I guess I should have maybe played another one, but they could have like Anger of the Gods or Deafening Clarion here, so we may just want to hold up Spell Pierce. That's fine. As long as we're not getting Spell Pierce, we're good. Or, you know, board wiped. Alright, they got that in Burial Rites. So we do need to play this on green. I'm gonna... Gosh, we probably really want to turn. Yeah, let's just do this to guarantee we can Coco next turn. And I think we just turn this away. Yeah, because I can't play this and hold a Spell Pierce, so yeah, let's keep the Regery. Swing for 4. And let's Spell Pierce whatever their Unburial Rights, I guess. And if they play around it, that's just great for us, too. Get out of here. Tropical Island. Swing for 6. Now, we don't have another counterspell here, unfortunately. But we got this Coco. Hopefully they don't play anything to get this Ellis Norn back, because Ellis Norn does just destroy us. Oh, that's so bad for us. So I need to hit 2 Lords off of this to survive. So we got to go for this now. Regery. Oh, we need another Lord so bad. Yeah, this ain't gonna be it. So they'll get us here. Very lucky they had 2 of those. That's unfortunate. So that's a game there. Play versus draw definitely got us on that one. But hey, 3-1. Let's play another. Alright, next game is against Jesus Diabetes. That is quite the name. Unfortunately, taking a loss there that last one. That's one that you easily win best of 3 more than likely, just because you have, like, again, you have so many ways to just counteract what they're doing there. But hey, life goes on. That's what you get for playing best of 1 things. So Cabana Spaker here, being a 2-2 off the bat. Ain't too shabby. Blue Ginger Brute, okay. So let's go and play Master of the Pearl Trident here. Swing for 3. Hope to draw a land this next turn. We kind of just need running lands from here on out. We've got good stuff in hand. We're going to be racing some what looks like some Azorious artifacts, tokens, bots, what you want to call it. They can be a very fast deck, so that's Ginger Brute. So it looks like they've got Spell Pierce of their own. Hopefully they don't have a Mystical Dispute. That'd be kind of bad. Surely they don't. Usually they play Spell Pierce. They could be playing like a bounce spell as well, or just holding up a Ginger Brute activation. Okay. No lands for us. Very unfortunate. I think we still attack here. If they want to double block, I'm actually okay with that. It's going to be sad times we lose this thing. Just like, start off 3-0 running really hot, then we lose the, the Reanimator player having it all, and then us just not hitting lands whatsoever. Seal Overseer, that's a card. Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Let's go ahead and play this. I think we're turning our... Okay, that's a nope. Gotta have this resolved because I need lands. Okay, well. Cool, we'll take that. Now granted, we play that. We're swinging in for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, like, they're not really in a position to attack us very well anyway. We can get this Misery down and start tapping them. So I think we were good anyway, but probably a little bit early in their concession. But 4-1, let's play another. Alright, next game is against Luis Fernando. Let's see if we can take him down on the play. Interactive little hand here. We'll keep this. We get to draw him too. It's a little bit slow, but as long as we're not going up against an aggressive deck, we should be okay. They got the Thopters, so they might be playing some bots too. We got 3 lands. I mean, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. This is pretty good. So, Breeding Pool tap will pass the turn. Blue, nothing aggressive on their end so far. Let's play Silvergale Adept. Revealing another one. Try to keep that Savellum a little bit of a secret. Don't tell nobody. Shh. Spectral Sailor, so some flash over there. Some Spell Pierces will be pretty nice. Oh, so they got some blue-white Flyers. Interesting. So I could play Savellum. I think here I think I like actually just playing another Silver Girl Adept. And then Kamena Speaker. Let's go a little bit wide on and try to get that fourth land. Happy to trade any of these if you want to trade because their lords will start getting their stuff pretty big. The beauty of this stuff is, though, is Master of the Pearl Trident is going to give us Island Walk. And with another green source, actually just any land, we can play Master and then hold up Decisive Denial, which is pretty sweet. Take the trade there. Keeping their board clear against Flyers is fine because they can start to get pretty big themselves. Just a Fable Pass on their end, so nothing they're really doing there. Hey, that's fine. That is fine. We can erase that. We can fight that. Oh, no. No lands forced there. So we got a couple options here, but I think we just want to go wide again. Since we ain't drawing nothing. I could also fight with that Decisive Denial, but with them kind of starting off as slow as they are here, I think we just want to go wide. We got that Island Walk swinging for 6, getting down to 16. But granted, they can't really afford to hold this thing back. A land would have been perfect there, though. Being able to do something like play the Master and then just fight that Spectral Sailor and get their board empty while the shields are down would be pretty money. Well, that's fine. So they're really trying to gain a lot of life here. But, like, they can't block our stuff. Okay, for the love of God, can we please just draw a freaking land? Reveal this. Let's draw a land, shall we? Thank you. And yeah, with the shields down, let's go ahead and just fight. They'll gain more life, but we're swinging big time now. And even if they have a board wipe or something, now you've got this Coco. Maybe I shouldn't have swung with the speaker, but also just don't... Wait, I thought... Oh, other Merfolk. Oops. Well, that's okay. See how they recoup from that. They could be playing board wipes in their own deck. That seemed kind of weird to me, but I could see it. So I think I play the Shoreline Scout. Turn. I don't know, man. Maybe I just go to attacks. Let's do this first. Okay, they didn't seem to have any counter magic there. I'm actually going to turn the Savellum into a land. Get them down to 10. Pass the turn. Think we're good here. If they try to do anything, we just have this Coco. So Shatter will resolve. Let's hope they don't have a counter. Watcher of the Spears is fine. Let's go ahead and do this. Master. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not that it matters, but we'll do this. Pass turn. Hope we don't get board wiped here. Be really weird for... Oh my god, seriously? We get to draw another card with these. Blue-white Flyers playing multiple board wipes in their own Flyers deck. Ain't exactly chief deck building to me, but more power to you. Okay, we're just drawing a bunch of lands here now. So that's not exactly cool. to draw a card. Very frustrating. Okay. Better lucky than good, opponent. Better lucky than good. We're just drawing lands out the ass here. So let's go ahead. See if they want to double block, I guess. Very, very frustrating game because opponents, for one, their deck is built. Like, this is not good. But also, lucky top deck after lucky top deck, that'll do it. Okay, weirdly didn't block there. But I guess I don't have a way to really kill. Okay, again, speaking of good top decks, they just top deck their 7-mana card that they can play. Unreal. Magic's a very, very frustrating game sometimes. They'll draw another card here. Well, at the very least, we can play this Silvergill at it now. Can't draw a card, though. So we just lose here, right? Wow. I'm a little salty after that one. That's going to be... Alright, possible last game of the day here is against YC. Losing to some jank never feels good. Some Yorion on the other side of the table. I think we can keep this just because of the adepts. The adepts are really good here. Just draw some cards because usually Yorion matchups are one where if you can... Okay, Inquisition here is very good. Yorion matchups are one where if you draw a Spell Pierce or a Decisive Denial, we can get them. That is like the card that I cared the least about, so that's okay. Okay, well, they are very set up for what we're trying to do here. Gonna do this. They've already seen all this. Draw us, hopefully a land. Thank you, thank you. Drawing 2 Miseries is okay. Let's do Merfolk. Why would you not tap this? Come on. Let's do this. Bill Merfolk. Wait, what? That's a awful, awful layout, and I'm not sure why the game would do it that way. But, okay. Draw us a card. Okay, another island. Well, we're definitely drawing those lands we were asking for, so ask and you shall receive. If they want to kill one of these, not too concerned about that. Shark Typhoon for 0. Not too concerned about that. No lands. Okay, well, we're drawing plenty of lands. Let's go ahead. Another blue source here. Try to play a Mistbinder. We're just going to go all out here. Because we have to, mainly. Try to swing for 8. Put lethal on board. For next turn, at least. Let's see if they kill one of these, or they care more about killing the Mistbinder. Okay. Brazen Bar is fine. Get them down to 10, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 here if they don't have an answer. Okay, Oath of Kaya is good, but it could be worse. Shoreline Scout. We definitely don't need more lands. Game, come on now. I think we just have to keep on playing all this stuff out here. Get them down to 3. The Extinction Event, okay. Sometimes you gotta put that pressure on. So despite us flooding pretty big there, we still get the, like, luckily all these lords just got us there. They gained some life, didn't matter. Let's go and play another. Next game here, okay, we're playing against YC again. So the queue must be pretty dead, so I guess we're playing against some more Yorion. We get to be on the play this time. I don't know if this is actually good. We got the Silvergill Adept, so I will keep this. I'm going to hold this Shoreline Scout, just in case we need to do anything with it. I'd like to avoid Cage. Chuck in again. Let's reveal Shoreline Scout. Okay, still no lands. But luckily we have this to make one if we need to. Would rather not. Would rather just draw them naturally. Like that. So we'll play the Regery here just to be the most mana efficient that we can. For 6. Even if they Oath of Kaya here. Play a Master if we want to. Yikes. So let's Shoreline Scout. Turn this Benthic Biomancer into a land. So we get them down to 6. And they have to board wipe us. I think I just do this. And they board wipe us. We got Coco next turn. Hopefully they don't have it. Okay, they shock in, so it looks like they got it. They got it. Oh, they make me sad. They're shocking again. Fairy? Okay. Well, as long as they don't have a 2-mana answer here, we should be okay. Drawing 2 is fine. It's not a lord. We'll take it. Okay, 2 lands. Ain't what I was looking for. But we'll Coco on main phase more than likely. Oh my god. These freaking lands, dude. Let's go for it. Let's go for the win. They may have Dovin's Veto here and we get punished. Oh. Oof. Rough. That is awful. I think we had to go for that. Jesus. Drawing 4 lands in a row in this deck is an absolute freaking joke, man. But hopefully this at least goes to show that this deck, when you're not just kind of getting punished by just really rough variance here, because we don't play a lot of lands. You saw most of the games we've been struggling to hit lands. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of our... I mean, I guess that's not too crazy, but we Coco'd. And 3 more to the bottom. So yeah, we've actually seen a lot of lands here, more than we should. Have to go for it. I'm sure this gets countered. It's probably absorbed 2 in the game life. Yep. Rough way to go out here. Merfolk is a better deck than what I've got to show you today. Unfortunately, bad variance has been the victor this time. Now maybe I should have just waited on the that second Coco. That's a little bit aggressive, but they just get to untap and do things with Merfolk. They got to hold up Memory Lapse anyway, so I think we were just dead regardless. This Kamena ain't going to do much of anything here. Opponent, if you got the thing, just do it. Like, this isn't hard. So meant to say good game. It's a good game, opponent. They get us. We had them down to 1. Not quite enough. Bad luck. It's going to happen sometimes. So only 5 wins in this thing, but this deck is way better than that. Let me show you the completed version with the best of 3 sideboards. That's what we should be playing this in anyways. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so 5 and 3 with this deck, but take that with a grain of salt. I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm just being salty, but I feel like we had some really unfortunate luck there. Don't think we're going to run into blue-white Flyers running multiple board wipes in their deck. Like, that's just crazy deck building, and just some really bad luck there at the end with how things happen. But still, you know, still over 500. We still have a winning record with this thing. As I said before, I'm 11 and 4 on the ladder with this thing in best of 1. But this is a deck that I do believe just gets better in best of 3. Look at the sideboard we got here. Playing all 4 miscasts, I think you want. Spell Pierce is good, but miscasts, like, the only things you're usually worried about is the board wipe, so just having 1 more mana to make them pay can be nice. Playing one of them, Mistcaller, I would play more of these, and I'd even play these in the main deck if I had more. This is really good against any kind of thing where, say, the tokens matchup, for instance, where they had the multiple Elish Norns, which is also bad luck. This Mistcaller could just, you could X-attack it, make them not be able to use that, and it'd be really nice. 2 Aether Gust, 3 Soul God Lantern for all the kind of graveyard shenanigans, 2 Mass Vandals for anything where you want to get rid of some artifact or enchantments, and finally some Disputes for more counter magic. But thoughts on this deck overall, kind of what I told you earlier. I don't think anything really changed here. Kamena, never really impressive to me. I'm almost just kind of sold on maybe taking these out completely and replaced it with something else. Savellum, we didn't get to see Savellum actually do much of anything in all these kind of games, but just trust me, this card is really good. Biomancer again. Like there's a lot of flex slots here. Let me this. Let me just stack all these here. All the good cards that you absolutely just don't want to cut. And I think even Command Speaker is there. So these ones are all like, and I think maybe I just put more Glasspool Mimics in here instead of these Kamenas. Kamena just felt really bad. But the Biomancers, meh. Oh, also, I mean, you want some, I think you want 4 counter spells. Whether it's a 2-2 split of these or just 4 Spell Pierce, you want those. These 2 right here, definitely Flexers. Oh, Collected Company probably goes over here too. But that's what we got. Again, take my word for it that this is better than what it showed on the event here. And we still even ended this with a plus 500 record. So thank y'all for watching. Appreciate the support. We've got some more historic coming up. Let's go.